the world against us and us against the world. Those of you in favor of these articles, raise your right hands and say aye!
Aye!
We shouldn't hang this man.
No.
No. Hang him over the end of a gun, and we'll scatter his innards all over the sugarcane field.
You're wasting words, I say. Let's hang him.
Yeah.
You win the prize covered in blood.
Au revoir, mon chéri.
Au revoir. Quel charmant capitaine. What sort of a man are you, huh?
Faith, I'm the sort of man you like, my dear. Man with money.
Jeremy! Must you be forever sleeping when I need you?
I wasn't sleeping, Peter. Well, never mind. Get ready to come about. Set the course for Port Royal.
But, Peter, the English fleet is at Port Royal. Colonel Bishop. Sweet, merciful heaven, haven't you ears? Set the course for Port Royal!
Whoever wears that brand is known as a fugitive traitor. Burn those letters in your brains, lest they be burned in your hides, too.
I've seen your pirate ways. I've seen myself bargained for and fought over. A combat between jackals. You pirates are used to taking what you want without the formality of purchase.
I'm thief and pirate, and I'll show you how a thief and a pirate can deal.
I advise you to go back to your ladies at Tortuga, who are thrilled by your bold, lawless ways.
What matters is that now I own you as once you own me. You're mine, do you understand? Mine to do with as I please.
Olivia de Havilland, winner of the Academy Award for To Each His Own, acclaimed for her arresting performance in The Snake Pit, now confirms her position as dramatic queen of the screen with her poignant and unforgettable portrayal of the Heiress. Co-starring with her is Montgomery Clift, whose phenomenal rise to stardom in Red River has made him the most sought-after young actor on the screen. Now he finds a role which gives full expression to his romantic appeal as the dashing young fortune hunter who makes love to the heiress. With them, Ralph Richardson, one of the world's great names of stage and screen. Miriam Hopkins, returning to films after a triumphant stage tour. One of Paramount's brightest young stars, Mona Freeman, and Vanessa Brown. These names head the distinguished cast of The Heiress. His warmth of human understanding, his sure sense of dramatic values have made William Wyler's name on a motion picture the guarantee of great and enduring entertainment. Twice winner of the Academy Award for the direction of The Best Years of Our Lives and Mrs. Miniver, he now follows those unforgettable films with his Paramount triumph, The Heiress. One of the outstanding Broadway stage hits of the decade, The Heiress was adapted from Henry James' penetrating novel of a woman who cast aside all the conventions she lived by to hold the man she wanted.
He must come. He must take me away. He must love me. Catherine, you must take hold of yourself.
No, no, Morris must take hold of me. Morris will love me. For all those who didn't.
When history hung on the flight of an arrow or the slash of a sword, when feudal barons and their bold legions vied for power, ravaging the countryside to live in regal pomp and splendor, when one man alone dared challenge the might of his country's oppressors, one leader and his stalwart band, Robin Hood, outlaw of Sherwood Forest, with Will Scarlet and Friar Tuck and Little John and all the other valiant Saxons, robbing the rich to feed the poor, humbling the proud to serve the meek, ready to fight for king, for country, or for maiden fair. Robin Hood, as daring in love as he was in battle, giving his heart to the enchanting Maid Marian and his sword to the cause of King Richard the Lionheart, defying the armies of the cruel pretender Prince John and his villainous henchman Sir Guy of Gisborne. Great times were these when life was filled with battle and romance, and when I tell you that the adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn is the most exciting motion picture treat this old headline hunter has ever had, I am putting it mildly. Now, I'm going to let Robin Hood and his men speak for themselves.
Now, this forest is wide. It can shelter and clothe and feed a band of good determined men. Good swordsmen, good archers, good fighters. Are you with me?
But Richard has no army.
No, Your Highness. If he had, we should have heard of it.
If my brother happened to be killed,
England would have a new king.
Beautiful.
And you're leaving here at once. Please, darling, every minute you're here, you're in danger.
I'll go. Marian, I wonder, will you come with me?
To Sherwood?
I've nothing to offer you but a life of hardship and danger, but we'd be together.
Because I love you, Robin, I'd come. Even the danger would mean nothing if you were with me.
I suppose you realize the penalty for killing a king's deer is death.
Are there no exceptions?
Not only has she consorted with this Saxon rebel, found guilty of outlawry, theft, murder, abduction, and high treason, but she has betrayed her own Norman people.
I know now why you tried so hard to kill this outlaw whom you despised. It's because he was the one man in England who protected the helpless against a lot of beasts who were drunk on human blood.
You'll be sorry you interfered.
I'd do it again if you killed me for it.
That is exactly what is going to happen to you.
He wouldn't dare to execute the king's ward.
You underestimate him, sire. If we're to save her and your throne, we've got to act now.
You call me traitor?
Yes. And every man here who gives you allegiance.
Let me ram those words down his throat, Your Highness.
From this night on, I use every means in my power to fight you.